that we are now at Mpangeni, then it clicked my mind that the minister's house is at Mpangeni. And it's been a while, I never even meet him. Then I said, no, let's go past there. And fortunately, the minister had no problem as well. Then we passed.
And you say at paragraph 33 in the middle of that paragraph, I went with Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi to Mpangeni to attend to his errands.
That's correct, Chair.
As he had asked me, and we also stopped by at Minister Mkhwanazi's house when you introduced him to Minister Mkhwanazi.
That's correct, Chair.
What were those errands that you referred to?
Chair, I wrote it deliberately like this because it was personal stuff of General Mkhwanazi, where I was accompanied. General Mkhwanazi was a very close friend of mine. I think it's safe to say it was a boys' trip. Safe to say like that. Otherwise, me and him will get into trouble. Because I believe his wife and my wife are watching here. So I don't want to delve much.
You end up being appointed as the Chief of Staff. We know from the Public Service Act and the regulations which are referenced when Minister Mkhwanazi was giving his evidence, as a minister he's not obliged to advertise the post. So it's an internal process. You're not in the public service. How do you get to know that there is such a post? Who asks you to submit an application for the post, for the job, and what these qualifications are?
Thank you, Chair. As I've alluded in my previous paragraphs that I knew Minister Mkhwanazi from 2017, and I knew him even when he was a minister of DPSA. Knowing him, we've never even talked about any employment. I knew him as a minister of water and sanitation. And while he's also there, we've never talked. I even never asked him for an employment. DPSA, Minister Mkhwanazi is having his own chief of staff, which I believe he moved with his chief of staff to water and sanitation. He's having his chief of staff. And I was not even expecting, because I was having a sense that most of the principals, including himself, they move with their chief of staff to all the portfolios. I was also surprised when he called me. He said, "You saw I was appointed as a minister of police. I'm thinking of getting a chief of staff who at least understand the environment. If you are interested, please go and submit your CV and apply." So that what was it. I was not even expecting it. That's how it happened. I submitted as a nominated candidate. Then I've written 3 competency assessments. I submitted my pre-screening, my fingerprint, everything. The minimum requirement to be a chief director, it's an NQF7, which is a degree according to the DPSA guidelines, and a minimum of 5 years experience at a managerial level, of which all those qualification and experience I do have. I qualified. Then I availed myself, waiting for the outcome of HR processes, of which they then found me suitable. Then I was appointed.
And he was appointed in July of 2024, and you were appointed on the 1st of August 2024.
Yes, during July, it was all these HR processes, not for only myself and for other positions in his office.
Were you interviewed with other applicants?
No, he nominated only me.
So he nominated you?
He nominated me, yes. Then for HR to do all the processes for suitability. If the person nominated is suitable,